times where, Waltman's got all these claims where Waltman says one. I don't know. It's just it could have been done way better, and it's really sad to see a guy like Scott Hall go from TNA just because. Like we said, man, he's got a great mind for the wrestling business, and it's it. He's got a lot to offer, man. He's not the greatest in the ring these days, but as far as an agent or even the creative, something, man. There's so many options for him, and it's, if it turns out that he was sent home for, not being sober, that's not good, man. That's not good news. And listen, he was just arrested last month. He got into an altercation with a bartender, was arrested. We've posted the mugshot. You guys, I posted the story today. Maybe he's back to the old ways, man. You know what I mean? Demons are demons.
Exactly, and whatever. Addiction's strong, but whatever it is, if he ever comes back to wrestling, I hope he gets his life together. I've said this for 10 years now, over 10 years, but I really hope the guy can get his life together.
All right, here we go, guys. We got about 10 minutes left, 12 minutes left with you here tonight. We're going to open the live phone lines right now. It is 518-712-3070. Once again, 518-712-3070. Give us a call right now. You can ask live questions in the chat room as well at WZROnline.com/chat, or you can shoot us an instant message via AOL on WZR Questions, I believe it is.
Yes, sir.
Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's on your mind?
Hey, Callie. I have two quick questions. First off, I seen the pay-per-view, and I'm not gonna lie. When I seen Jimmer walking down, I was chanting ECW so loud, like the fans. I said, I can't hear that. I was just going nuts. Do you guys see Joey Styles maybe saying screw WWE and going to TNA also if Heyman shows up, you think? Or will he stick with WWE and you think not go to TNA?
My man comes on here and says, when I saw Dreamer coming out, I was chanting ECW. You fucking Mark, Callie. You fucking Mark.
Sorry, man. I had to. Oh, my God.
All right, so what was it? Heyman coming to TNA?
Well, Styles come with them.
No, that's the first question. That's the first question, yeah. Do you think Styles will maybe come if Heyman shows up and let's say they get him, they get Raven or whoever else, they get all the other ECW people, will Joey Styles look at it and kind of say, screw you, Vince, and leave WWE and go to TNA also to be a caller, you think? Or
I don't think so. Chris, what do you think? I don't think. Joey Styles works behind the scenes in WWE, WWE.com on the website.
I don't think he'll leave. No. I don't think, not just because of Heyman showing up.
No.
There's that way.
Let me say this. If Heyman does show up, or if they do a storyline, a lot of the original ECW guys may give it some thought to return. But the guys that are in WWE, if you're in WWE, you're not going to quit WWE to. Especially a guy like Joey Styles. He's got a good job. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He doesn't have anything to leave for,
I thought you might say, "Oh my God," again or something like that. But I guess not. And one last question. I see Bret Hart. I think he's doing a good job per se as a Raw GM. But let's say Hogan never went to TNA or Ric Flair. Out of Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, or Bret Hart, which one do you think would be a better GM if Vince could pick out one of them three? If they
go to WWE, not TNA?
Yeah. If they never signed, went there, and it was like free agents and everything, and they had money in their pocket. I guess and Vince could pick one of them three to be the Raw GM out of Flair, Hogan, or Bret. Which one do you guys think would be a better Raw GM, you think, out of all three of them?
Well, I think we've pretty much seen all three of them as GM at one time. Ric Flair was GM, back in the day of WWE. Hogan's kind of like the GM of TNA, and Bret Hart right now. I kind of liked Ric Flair in that position. I thought, Ric Flair's personality is the best for it.
Okay, this is fucking easy. Okay, you've got Hulk Hogan. All right, look, just watch one of his backstage segments, and he's just Hogan. It's not the '80s, brother. You know what I mean? It's not the '80s. Just move. He's just Hogan's stuck. Hogan sucks, man. Hogan on the mic, dude. I watched the backstage segment with Hogan. I watched it at the one at Slammiversary. They had a backstage segment with him, and then you had one on Impact last week. Hogan sucks on the mic. No, Hogan is GM. No way. Bret Hart, Brett's already GM right now, and he's not all that. Ric Flair is fucking money, man. He is, that guy is money in the bank. I mean, Ric Flair is, come on, if you were to put them, as far as, the key is, you're talking general manager role, okay? So you need somebody that can really talk, man, that can really get into the gimmick. Ric Flair.
Without a doubt. I mean, and the thing, though, is Hulk Hogan's terrible on the mic, but I think Bret Hart's just about worse.
Well, yeah, I've never been a big fan of Bret, man.
Did you hear him last night? Oh, my God. He messed up his lines terribly.
Well, he said WWF at one point.
Yeah. And then he was, like, stuttering and couldn't think of the right words to say.
Bret's, I don't know. Boone was always a big Bret Hart mark, and I always said that it's just, I don't know, something about Bret and something about Hogan. So, I mean, Ric Flair is money. I mean, come on, Ric Flair is, it's awesome, man. The thing with Jay Lethal, I keep remembering the promo he did with Jay Lethal, and he says something, they aired highlights, and he's like, you're looking at God right now. If you're trying to imitate me, you're looking at God right now, or something like that, where it was just, it was awesome. Flair is the man.
Seriously, I just love to hear Flair on the mic every week. I mean, it's gold.
Where's all these phone calls at tonight, guys? 518-712-3070. Once again, 518-712-3070. We got open phone lines. So if you can't get through on a weekly basis, now is your chance to give us a call. We got SmackDown and Impact spoiler coverage coming up next as soon as we go off the air here on ProWrestlingScoops.com. So